What's up, y'all? We're back with another video of The Wiley Show. This video is going to be quite interesting. Armon Wiggins exposed Tasha K and Nicki Minaj lies. Number one, he did a video about Tasha K, announced that Nicki Minaj gave a generous donation. And he was saying, how generous? Should it be like, I believe it's probably like $500, $400. But what I heard that Nicki Minaj only gave $3,000. That's not generous. That ain't nothing. Now, if Nicki Minaj would have gave $1,000,000 or 2.5 million, or better yet, pay off their entire balance, then we could be like, oh my gosh, Nicki Minaj did that. Nicki Minaj paid off the debt. But this is the thing with Tasha K. She probably only got $50 in TikTok coins and probably got to pay a fee to TikTok. She did all that to go viral so people can go to her app, go to her YouTube channel. Then Armon said this. Now, he was like, she even charging people $250 and $500 a post or do a repost. Let me tell you by experience, Tasha K has shared me and them winos, maybe about 2 or 3 winos came over to the Wiley Show. It did not lead to high subscriber account, high views, none of that. So why would I pay $250 to $500 for a share? I would literally invest that, post that on to promote on YouTube, because you can do Google ads, or to promote on Instagram, or to promote on Facebook and get the views. So people, don't fall for the okie doke. You send that money, only about 2 or 3 people going to be going to your page. Because she shared an interview. And it's no shade to the content creator. I'm not going to say the content creator name. But she shared this interview that she did. That content creator only got 2,000 views. Now, mind you, she's sharing it on a 1 million subscriber YouTube channel. Armon said that most of them subscribers are dead. He's 1,000% correct. Tasha K viewership is the same viewership as Armon Wiggins, and Armon Wiggins only got 250,000 subscribers. He don't have 1 million, and his views in some cases is even higher or at the same level as Tasha K, and Tasha K got 1 million subscribers. So when you see that, you'll be like, oh, let me go get that $500. I know I'm going to go. You ain't going to grow that way. You better check with ChatGPT or take a course, be consistent, good titles, good thumbnails. But putting that into just sharing on Tasha K, not going to be it. Even taking Tasha K course, at best, she could tell you what cameras to use. At best, she could tell you the lighting. And you could just look on her channel and see what she talk about and do similar content and just reword the titles and go that way. And that'll save you not to even do her course. At best, you could just look at the list of what camera to use, how to hook up the camera. If she teach you how to edit, it will be grateful. You don't learn how to edit if you don't know how to edit. But she don't know how to edit. So if Shaq is not in them courses, I don't need to take it. Now, she did do a Storm and Roll package. Now, in that Storm and Roll package, she flew him to Atlanta, Georgia, painted his walls, hooked up his equipment, shared his videos, told him to insult Armon Wiggins' father. That's what he did. And Storm was very consistent, post 20 videos a day. But he was flown out, and Tasha K paid his rent, bought his mama a bed, did all of that. That's the Stormy Road package. And she says she ain't doing that package no more for people. And I told Tasha, you want to control me? Give me the Stormy Road package. And Storm was like, well, you know what you got to do for that package? Yeah, I bend over and do that for that package. For that package, absolutely. But Tasha K was like, I'm gonna just send Wiley a camera and let him go ahead and see what he gonna say to because he going against Armon, so I'm gonna just send him a camera, a petty camera. But then she said I was ugly. She said all these insulting terms, you know, because that's what Armon said. And I heard it not just from Armon, I heard it from Storm, I heard it from Chelsea, the former employee of Tasha K. I heard these things, and I already knew that she talked to me that way because I remember when I reached out to her for an interview. And she never came on. But soon when she was beefing with Armon, what platform did she go on? My platform, because at that time, we was critical of Armon Wiggins. We was. It was comedy / with a little jealousy, envy. And then it was just like, I've been doing this so long, I just continue to do it. I don't even think it was just jealousy or envy. It was just that I could just continue to do it. Because it was, in my mind, oh, this is good clicks and views, even though it wasn't enough clicks and views because I didn't get no check for no $5,000, $10,000. Okay, none of that. I didn't get no check for no $25,000, $30,000, $40,000. So when I went to jail, let me just tell you this, and we'll get back to Tasha K. So when I went to jail for them 59 days in Las Vegas, I think it was like 50. Let me just round it up to 60 days. I said, I'm not about to drag all these people. I'm going to just stay focused on my platform. I wrote out a list of what I'm going to talk about and all that type of things. And I asked them to forgive me and all of that. And we move forward. Now back to Tasha K. So if you are a content creator and you say, hey, I want to go and pay this money, don't do it. Speaking from experience, you will not get a return of your investment. Now, if she come on your show and do for 30 days and say, if you go live 3 days out of a week, I will come on your live for about 20 or 30 minutes. That'll be worth it for $250. For $500, I will come on your live for an hour for 4 days out of a week. For $15,000, I will co-host your live for 2 hours. Now, doing that can help you grow because then she can share it. She's on the show. It will share like wildfire. You can ask all these juicy, messy questions. Then that would be worth it. I just gave Tasha K an idea. She gonna follow it anyway because these people be watching everything. So that's the key on that. But when it comes to Nicki Minaj, I don't think that Nicki Minaj gave her $1 million. I don't think she gave her $50,000. At best, probably $150,000. People said $3,000. I don't believe it was $3,000. I believe it was $150. And Tasha K took that and said, hey, let me go and make this whole video, this post, and just blast it to the world. It's not going to work. Even what Armon said in this video, and I agree. Wait till you get the balance paid off. Then brag and say, hey, Nicki Minaj was one of the genuine donors, and she was very a good advocate to pay off the debt. And also Tasha K having some problems because one of her subscribers, they got doxxed because someone posted the Zoom call meeting that she did on TashaKLive.com. They had their full government name. They work for a government job, and they doxed them at the job, report them at the government job they got. So they might lose their job, all because they was in a messy chat and her land on celebrities, and this government worker was on the Zoom call with her full government name. So you got to be careful on them Zoom. Everybody don't know how to change their name on Zoom. But before you even get into the room and tell you which name you want, you better make an alter ego name that had a picture, her video. It was her. It was her on the Zoom. And it's okay to do Zooms because it's not Tasha K fault. Because these YouTubers, they're thirsty for content. They said, we're going to use this. We're going to share it. And the person, that video that they did got about 40,000 views on their YouTube with the Zoom on it. I'm so glad nobody posted our Zoom because we had like G-strings on the Zoom. It was a mess. We had some messy Zooms what we did for the members only. I'm so glad it wasn't shared. I'm glad. I'm glad nobody shared it. But Tasha K sent out flag. Now she got to pay a lawyer, and then they got to fight it. Now she's gonna take it to the court because if YouTube reinstate the video, Tasha K will have to go and get a court order. In order for that to be taken down, she would have to give a case of a court order, a takedown order from the courts in order for YouTube to not reinstate it. Because I had sent someone a copyright and they fought it, and YouTube was like, well, you have to go to court to prove that this is your content. And I was like, I'm not going to do all that. It's whatever. You know? So, yeah, that's like one of the strategies. Because if they go through and try to fight it, then Tasha K would have to take it to court, and you would have to get a court order and show it to the and the court order would have to say that we agree this should be taken down. This is your intellectual property. And then then you send it to YouTube Legal, and then YouTube Legal would take it down. That's how you're going to have to fight it, because you know how these people get. But this whole situation with the debt, I posted on Armon's video. I said it clear that maybe she needs to take out a loan with Nicki Minaj and pay Nicki Minaj in installment payments and put in there that I will defend you, I will post about you, I will uplift you, I will share you, I will tell people to buy your albums, I will be your mouthpiece and make payments with Nicki. And it would be a better financial situation because you would be completely out of that bankruptcy with that particular creditor. Then your other creditors you can easily pay off because the biggest creditor is Cardi B. And then you will have to worry about having Cardi looking at your finances, bringing you to court, bringing you to mediation, and be done with it. That's, to me, is a good strategy. And then doing that, Nicki Minaj got somebody in her corner. She got this black woman in her corner. She got these black supporters and making her feel some type of way. You know how Nicki went to MAGA and all of that. And it'll just show, oh, okay, you got the Tasha K cosign, so this would be good for the culture. Even a Nicki Minaj interview would be good for the culture on, no shade, not on Tasha. I would rather see, I'm not even going to say my name because I would love to interview her too. But if I had a choice between Armon Wiggins and Tasha K doing an interview, I would rather see an Armon Wiggins sit down interview with Nicki. And I want to see Armon ask her the questions that the fans want to know. Not a PR type of interview where all these questions she has answered before, never before questions, like really get into the depths of Nicki, into her music, into the mess, into the drama. A good 2-hour interview. With Tasha, then after she do Armon, then she come on Tasha, and then she can even come on my show. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Nicki would do it because she can't control an Armon Wiggins interview. She can't control the Wiley Show interview because even if I give her a set of questions and it's pre-approved, I'm still gonna go off script and ask her what I'm gonna ask her. It's just because I got to ask what the audience want to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a duty to the producers. The producers gonna want the mess. They're gonna want the mess. The producers are going to want the mess. It is what it is. And I'm keeping it all the way a stack. They're going to want the drama. They're going to want the mess. Now, Nicki, if you hear me, give Tasha K a loan. Take that deal. Tasha K, you need to propose that. And when you propose that, it will work. Even with the people posting on her X account is not giving them much traction. Facebook used to do really well with Tasha K. Her views is not the same on Facebook. Instagram, I don't know about Instagram because I was blocked. But judging by those platforms, she's not getting the same exact traffic that she was getting back in the past. I'm just saying. Those are my thoughts. And Tasha, once this debt is paid off, don't go out lying on a celebrity. If a celebrity send you a cease and desist and say, hey, take it down, take it down. Because you know the consequences of not honoring a cease and desist and you ignoring it, and then you take a risk going to trial and you lose. But I don't think Tasha K would be that crazy this time because she have good lawyers this time because she went against Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart is a multi-millionaire with deep pockets, deeper than Nicki Minaj pockets, and she won that because they tried to put out that she blackmailed Kevin Hart, that she tried to blackmail the man. That was thrown out of court. So she did have legal weed. So this new team she got, they ain't nothing to be played with. So she did learn her lesson. So overall, producers, what do y'all have to think in the chat? Let me know in the comments at it all. Do you agree that Nicki should give her a loan? Do you agree with Armon Wiggins' assessment on the situation? I agree with it. It was funny. It was entertainment. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first, y'all. Comment and subscribe. Peace.